why do I think it did so well? I think it just resonated with an audience that enjoyed it and appreciated it. I think it helped them.
Right, so today I'm going to show you how to create a killer YouTube video to blow up your channel. And to do that, I'm going to use my own experience creating viral videos, but I'm also going to be speaking to someone whose channel is blowing up right now thanks to this video here. If you look closely, many of today's biggest creators got their big break just because they had one great video go viral. So how did they do it? And most importantly, how can you do the same? You're about to find out. When I started on YouTube, I used to think that the most important element of a viral video was the content itself. You know, the actual information shared in the video and how it was presented, the editing, the quality of the footage, all of those things that sort of physically make up a video. But as time went on and I experimented with my own videos and analyzed other successful creators, I realized that the actual content of a video is actually the least important part when it comes to it going viral. Now, don't get me wrong, you won't get very far if you're making shit videos, but you can be producing amazing stuff and still get no views if you don't nail the 4 elements that will give your video the best chance of going viral: idea, title, thumbnail, and hook. The goal of YouTube as a company is very simple. They want people to click on a video and keep them watching for as long as possible. For this to happen, it is essential that you're making videos that people actually want to watch. So the idea is the most important part of your video. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. Here's what Mr. Beast has to say about video ideas.
The idea is so freaking important. Like, you could theoretically, most YouTubers watching this, you could pull triple the views with half the work if you just had better ideas. Like, no joke, it's that extreme. And so once you realize how important an idea is, you just obsess over, well, how do I get more ideas? How to get better ideas?
So, looking at the video that we're analyzing today, what do you think of the idea behind it? You can let me know in the comments. I'll go first. I think the idea is really good, obviously. Morning routines are a hot topic in the personal development niche. Every big YouTuber in that niche has made a video about this, each one with loads of views. And this means that 1, yes, there is a lot of competition, but 2, there is also a lot of interest in this topic. And if your viewer is looking for the ultimate morning routine, it's probably because they still haven't found it. So they're open to hearing someone else's views on this topic, even if that someone is not a person that's super well known. But when you're starting on YouTube, it can be really, really difficult to make yourself heard in a market as saturated as the productivity and personal development niche, mainly because no one knows you. They don't know what you've done or how productive you are, so why should they trust you? But this is something that David, the creator behind this video, has solved really well. How? Well, firstly with his thumbnail. A great quality thumbnail can give you authority because it can make you look like you've been doing this YouTube thing for way, way longer than you actually have. And the other thing is, he's used a book. He's not asking you to trust him directly, he's asking you to trust a best-selling book about the perfect morning routine. This gives him extra authority and a different angle because most YouTubers making these videos are making them based on their personal experience with morning routines. Now, let's look at the title and thumbnail. I like to analyze them together because if they're good, they will complement each other and work together to set an expectation. So, looking at the title, there's 2 elements that make it really good. The first thing is writing actually in capitals. Why is this good? Well, it shows that you know your audience. Anyone who clicks on this video has probably watched, I don't know, 10 other similar videos and they're still trying to find the perfect morning routine. If you put the emphasis on actually, you're telling your viewer this is it. You know they've watched lots of videos on this topic before and so have you, but this is the one that's going to give them the solution. But that in itself is not enough to convince me. I still don't trust you. I've seen this actually trick before with other YouTube videos, so what else have you got? And that's when he calls it the miracle morning routine. And then I'm sold. I've never heard of this concept before, but it sounds good to me and I need more miracle mornings in my life. So I'm gonna click. And this is something that many YouTubers will do. Like, they will create a system to do something and they will give it a name. And it works quite well because it creates intrigue. You're like,
oh, what is this system? I've never heard of this.
and then you click. So yeah, the combination of using actually in capitals and then calling it miracle morning makes people intrigued, makes people interested. And then the thumbnail reinforces this. This is a classic before and after thumbnail. It's a tried and tested concept. It tells a story, but it also makes a promise. If you watch this video, you will also go from waste man to productivity god. And he's also like, hey, I'm not making this up, I've read this in a book. And then of course there's the obvious. The thumbnail is pretty. He's using a high quality picture, the colors work well together, the font is elegant. I don't know, the whole thing is just aesthetic. Okay, this is my favorite part of David's video. Our title and thumbnail have set an expectation and got us the click that we wanted, but now we need to reassure the viewer that we're going to meet their expectations or exceed them even. And there are many, many ways that we can do this. The easy way is to just say it like I did at the beginning of this video. Today I'm going to show you X. Okay, that's an easy way to do it. But David went one step further. Have a look.
Has this ever happened to you?
Impressive, right? This video took 65 hours to make, and most of them were probably spent on this hook.
There was a lot of conception in mind prior to the hook because I was thinking in a lot of different ways that I could go about and start a video like that. For the hook specifically, I'd probably say like 15 hours total, just for like that first 45 seconds.
He's just giving so much value from the very beginning. Exceeds expectations, works perfectly with the title and thumbnail, tells a story, it's relatable, shows insane filmmaking and editing skills, and the music just draws you in.
Truthfully, for this video, I went on a path that was super authentic to what I've experienced. Like that intro sequence, like to a T, was what I went through. Yeah, 100%. Like it was super genuine.
Now, you don't need this level of production value to succeed on YouTube, but it's one of the things that you can do to get ahead of your competition early on. Investing a lot of time in a video is one way of doing this. Another way is investing money in your channel, either by buying great gear or by outsourcing editing or other parts of your video production process to a professional. These things alone won't make you successful, but they will definitely speed up your growth if you're also getting the fundamentals right. This is how people like James Jani have built successful channels, and you can do the same if you're willing to pay the price. But again, it's not necessary. If you like this type of video, speaking to other creators, make sure you let me know by smashing that like button for the algorithm. And if you're feeling inspired, check out my other work for more tips for growing on YouTube. Remember, success always leaves clues, and we're here to uncover them. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.